Hello, people. I hope everyone's doing well. Uh, let's pick some rocks up out of the floor again and go over them. Let me switch this around. Okay, let's see. All right, this piece here, I'm not sure, and a lot of times when I speak of tools, one way or another, they're either on a stick or they're in your hand. They're made for your hand. So, me making guesses is just that. It's me making. I'm observing and coming up to a conclusion that I think it might be, might not be. I'm not 100% sure. For one, I can read all kinds of things that tell me that that's what it is. That couldn't be it. Every day we're finding out, that things change. If we're not there in the present, then we really have no 100% factual definition that what we speak is true. So I'm not here to argue with anybody. If you come into my comments and you know try to be rude or condescending or whatever, I'll just laugh and blow you off. You're not getting a rise out of me. Matter of fact, sometimes I enjoy it because I'll come back with just plain old comments that'll stop and make you think. That's pretty much how I like to take things or take life, anyways. I won't cuss, fuss. You know, I'm not gonna be mean. For the most part, my comments will be truth to you, and it'll usually make it to where you won't respond, because it stops and makes you think about what you're doing or saying. I still got love for you. I got love for everybody, but enough of all that. Let's get into these rocks. So, a lot of the tools and stuff they made depictions on, you know, faces, and animals, as we say. This, I believe, let's try to get all sides. This piece, I believe, was haft on a stick. Right? Drilled a hole in one end part of the stick, stuck that through so that when you strike things, the stone's not going to come out of the stick. This is actually you're just shoving it more and more into the stick, so it lodges itself into that stick. Like I said, I could be wrong. Here's another. Kind of resembles a fish in a way to me, depending on how you hold it. Now, if I've got it like that, that's some type of animal, I'd say, with legs. The reason I'm saying legs is that's been carved out there, and this right here has been carved out to make it look like almost like it's standing, I'd say, but I could be wrong. Like I said, the fish. Not sure exactly. That might be a bird, but I'm not exactly sure. This one, I believe, is the same thing. They put a hole in the stick, and this piece would go into the wood, You wouldn't see it, but it would jam into the wood. And then you've got a tomahawk. We'll go to that last. Okay, so this stone here, I believe this stone was a type of scraper. Okay, and let's get into the little, here we go. Yeah, usually when I whistle, I'm showing a bird. All right, but see how that is? Rounded over. Okay, and then it's got that so-called scraper edge. Let me back up. Sorry about that. Almost like a scoop or a type of scraper. And taking fat and meat off of deer hides is what I'm kind of thinking this tool is possibly, with this rock into a tool is possibly. Okay, a lot of people look at these, and they're not understanding by video. If you could put this piece in your hand and feel how it was held, okay, you might not feel it in your right hand because it might have been, oh, hit the button, hold on. So it might have been a left-handed person that had this tool or used this tool. Sometimes I find that they're nah, I ain't even gonna try to say that word. It's already tied on my tongue. Could be used for either the left-hand or right-handed person, depending on the finger grooves and stuff, the way the rock is held. This one feels more like a right-handed though. My thumb fits in that little thing. My finger lays in that, locks it in there. That fits into my palm. And like I said, you've got your scraper. All right. Here's another tool. Okay. And there's things in this. See that right there? Nose, mouth, eye. Okay. There's other things on this rock, but we're not going to go there because we're not doing images right now. So I believe this was hafted on a stick like that, right? Then strapped on, tied on. That was the hammer end. And that is the chopping, busting up end. Not as thick, but it's still grooved down. This also, if it wasn't on a stick, the way that it fits, okay, there you go. That cups perfectly. This here fits perfectly. The indention right here is for this finger, okay? And you can see the oils and stuff right here. That's from the hand. This piece has been used quite a bit. But here we could have a hand tool. It could be a scraper, type of scraper. It could have been both. But it's a pretty nice piece. You got to actually have it in your hand to feel it, see it. A lot of patina on this rock, too. Rocks will tell you, like this one right here. That's a lot of sheen. That's a lot of patina on that rock. That's a lot on that rock. Okay. Now we'll go up here to these three pieces. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Okay. They're different, but I think kind of the same style tool. All right. This one, so this stone here, this bird head, I think this went on a stick. It was a hammer, possibly, or see how my finger locks, and that's even kind of rounded for a finger, right? See how my finger just perfect. Okay, this is got a little wear, so it's like your thumb. Okay, let's see. This here is for this finger. It just falls perfect, and you see all that oils, patina, color on that, especially the head. So this piece, I don't know if it was on a stick or if it was like a, grinding in one of the mortars that I showed, or cupolas that I showed in the previous video. Okay. This one, I think, could have been, now, here's the right hand, left hand thing. Okay, that was some type of debarker, scraper, good possibility. Okay, it feels better and fits better with the grooves and everything. Like, see my finger, there's a groove right here that this finger lays into. Okay, my thumb locks. There's a thing right here. My thumb locks there. My finger locks in this little thing. So here, once again, we've got some kind of like scraper, debarker. Maybe, again, like I said, with this one, this piece could, it's hard to do this. I should have my stand. This piece could be put on a stick also, right? Got more of like a hammer side and more of a pick side. Okay. And then this one, same thing. Okay, we're flattened up here. My finger lays there. This thing right here is a groove that this finger lays down into. Okay, so this is also left-handed person. So this is also, as you see, a scraper. Let's see here, a knife. Cutting hide, meat. I mean, this will cut you right here. It's still pretty sharp. Or that could have been put into the stick. You got a little small hammer side. You got a small little point side. Okay, all three different stones. But here we go. Same pattern. Same pattern. It's just, this one's kind of rounded, so they won't sit on top of each other as good. But all three of these are in the same, different rocks. All three different rocks too, by the way. Can't tell me Mother Nature's making the same cuts in the same rocks. This really is my favorite one. Just because the way that it fits in your hand to hold and used as a tool. Okay. Well, we'll pick some more rocks up out of the floor and go over them together. Peace and chicken grease. I'm out.